Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Spike. We're here to talk about football, NFL football, all week. This we've been talking about. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Mark. How's it going, man?
Going good. How about yourself? A
Man,
little tired from yesterday.
I'm exhausted. C2E2 kicked my butt. That's like Chicago Comic-Con. Man, it was crazy. It was nuts. So that's why we're a little late today, because it's my fault. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do all this stuff. But it's fun, you know. But this is the best part of my week. I get to come in and talk to you guys about football, talk about all the stuff that's going on in the NFL, because there's always something going on.
Always. Nonstop, 24/7.
We were sitting there talking offline. We were like, yeah, man, can you believe Darius Slay was almost a Raven?
That's nuts. I mean, I wish he was.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be out of your division. Exactly. You wouldn't have to worry about it anymore.
Exactly.
Oh man. Let's talk about all the news that kind of happened, all the headlines that happened this week, and then we'll get right into our draft, our mock draft. It's gonna be me and him deciding, me and Mark deciding exactly where who's gonna pick who. We're gonna do 3 full rounds. It's on PFF, so you know you should be able to recognize what's going on. And at least it won't be stupid like we have no quarterbacks taken in the top 15 picks.
Right.
How's it going? Thanks for jumping in.
Taylor Rapp is a Bill? How did I miss that one?
Look at you, miss moves. All right, so first I want to start off with Anthony says no trades. No trades.
We're not doing trades.
We're not doing any trades, even though I do believe there will be at least 4 trades in the first round. I don't think I would know exactly.
I think so.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the Commanders traded up. I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons traded up.
I think the Cardinals are looking to trade down. I think the Seahawks are looking to trade down.
Mm-hmm. I can see the Bears traded from 9.
That Bears might trade back down again.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, this would be very interesting. Let's see how we both doing today. I was saying I'm exhausted today, but
I'm doing all right.
I was like, oh man. Usually I get up and go to the gym. I sat there in my bed for like 20 minutes, just like thinking about standing up. It was terrible.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
All right, so let's get right in it. Anthony Richardson had his pro day. First off, this dude has an unbelievable arm. I don't think I've seen someone who could throw the ball as far as he can throw. But too bad, I mean, he can't. And the receivers were catching it, but I'm still worried about the fact that he usually can't drop passes in buckets. You know what I'm saying? Like, with those accuracy ones, so you're dropping the ball right into the bucket for the receiver. His movement is amazing, especially out of the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I
think that's why he's one of those projects where if you do draft him, don't play him for a year. Let him sit, let him learn. Preferably someone who has a decent veteran quarterback in front of him that he can learn from. Would be ideal.
Seattle's the perfect place for him.
Mm-hmm.
It literally is the perfect place. I never hoped for someone to go somewhere so much.
I would say yes, definitely. Trevor
Lawrence is not a little bit better than him.
He's a lot of it better. I was gonna say he's a lot of it better.
I think Anthony Richardson is a better athlete than probably 80% of the NFL at quarterback. The dude threw the ball so hard and so high. He hit the top of the indoor facility.
Mm-hmm.
Like he hit the top of it. Like he was just. That's how much he just has a cannon on him.
And he didn't shy either in the press conference after when they asked if he did it on purpose. He was like, maybe. I think he said something to the fact like, I just wanted to see if I could do it.
I mean, can you imagine being in Dallas? He just wanted to hit the Jerry Tron.
Yeah.
I just want to see what would happen. You know, it's up there. Let's see. The dude is amazing. I don't think. See, Anthony, I've been thinking about this. Can I gamble and say Panthers thinking about trading drafting Bryce Young? What's the point of trading up for number one when you could have traded with Arizona? Because you have your choice.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the reason.
Well, if they didn't trade with the Bears, someone else would have.
Yeah.
So you would have had to settle for the third best quarterback,
which will be either Anthony Richardson, which you're not trading up and thinking you're going to win this year with, or Will Levis.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know. The dude looks like Galactus. Like he looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's the dude.
If he keeps going that direction, he could be moving in the pocket. He can be so stiff.
Yeah, he won't be able to move. He try to throw the ball, he can't move his arm up. Like
right. He'll be like side arming it because he can only get that high.
Oh yeah. I hope Arizona goes to the Colts so he can. Richardson goes to the Colts.
And then play for the Pacers.
Play for the Pacers in free time. Dude, did you see the flip?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, and then you got the flips at the end. I was like, what can this guy do?
I do. You can't be 6'4", 245 pounds, flipping, running faster than the receivers. That's kind of nuts. So as a Dallas fan, I am glad that we lost Ezekiel Elliott. Did you guys, anyone else see all those April Fool's jokes that Ezekiel signed with the Eagles for $10.5 million for 1 year?
No, I did not. That's funny though.
It was all over. They're like, yeah, he's going to sign with the Eagles for 10.5. Everyone's like, what?
As a Tony Pollard owner, I'm pretty glad that Ezekiel Elliott's going. Poaching all the dang touchdowns, man.
Yeah, I started laughing. Hey, don't worry about Bijan. Might be still heading to you, man. I don't know.
I was talking to Braden about this the other day. I don't think Bijan stays up that long.
I actually agree with you. I think there's
because especially now that Minnesota's trading Cook.
Maybe.
I don't think he'll get by Minnesota. If he's there, I think Minnesota takes him.
I don't know if Minnesota's going to be able to trade Cook.
You don't think so?
No, because who's going to trade? Like, what are you going to trade for? A fifth rounder? For a guy who's, it doesn't matter what a crazy athlete he is if he's not available. The best ability is availability.
Oh, that's just rough. We all took it. Maybe.
There was another one where Lamar signed to the Commanders with a 4-year deal. I saw that one too. I was like, why would they do that now? Like we literally are 3 weeks away from the draft.
Yeah, I've already spoke my piece about this because I'm a Commanders fan.
And
I was like, I'll take him, but it has to be after the draft.
Exactly. So now we talk about first round draft picks. We talk
not during
the 28th
after.
The 28th pick and the 27th pick, whatever.
Yeah, like that's fine. Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
Franchise quarterback. Oh yeah, that's worth a couple of late first round picks.
And here's the thing about Lamar. You can actually sign him. Say you sign him for $43 million and you guarantee the 4 years. It sounds bad, but it's only $180 million. I would guarantee him $200 million because I don't believe he's going to be there for, I would probably front load it. And towards the 29, 30 years, I would be like, all right, this goes down to $30 million.
Well, we can't front load it. We don't have this cap space. We'd have to make some major moves.
That's true. Or you just say after the cap.
F the cap. We'll pay the fees, the fines.
Lamar's a perfect fit for at least the Commanders or Colts. I think the Colts are the perfect place for him. And the more we get into the draft, the more I'm realizing I think the Colts are going to trade down. If they cannot get the guy they want, they're trading down. And they're going all in on Lamar. Because they have our owner who's just, I don't know, stupid. Who doesn't care? He's going to do what he wants to do. If Jim Irsay is going to do whatever the hell he wants to do, he have a quarterback. And I think that Lamar's a perfect place to go there. Even though the Commanders will be a better team. I just don't know how they'll afford it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's the issue with the Commanders is this is the cap.
Yep. Well, I still think you guys could fit it in.
Well, I'm sure we can make something work.
Yeah, you draft a left tackle, in the second round. Get rid of Charles Leno Jr. You owe him like $15 million. I mean, there's ways to make the money work. Yeah, Rodgers should go to the Jets.
Well, it's not on Rodgers. It's the stupid Packers at this point.
Rodgers is ready to go.
Yeah, he already said.
I've seen clips of it saying that his house is for sale.
Mm-hmm.
he's ready to go. Everything's just waiting on the Packers thinking they're going to get a first round draft pick. They're not.
Yeah, the Packers are insane.
Yeah, why would I give you a first round draft pick? No.
Yeah, for 1 year, for 1 year service for one guy.
And if I was to give you a first rounder, it's going to be next year's, and it's going to be contingent of him playing a second year. Like if he retires, it goes back down to a second.
Right. I would do the exact same thing if I was the Jets. I wouldn't. They're all like, "I want a Stafford deal," and I'm like, "There's so many different variants here." Stafford was like 4 or 5 years younger when he got traded.
He was 6 years younger.
6 years younger. Yeah. Like such. I don't know. The Packers are weird. Like I get it. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks to play. He's won MVPs, but dude's 39.
Yeah.
He's not going to give up the farm for a 39-year-old.
40 by the season? That's nuts. What's cap space? Who cares about that? I think the fact that you guys already didn't sign Young and you didn't pick up the 5th-year option, that just tells me enough that you guys are willing to make some moves, are willing to pay somebody if this doesn't work well with Sam Howell. You're willing to do it.
I think that's basically what it is they're keeping the cap flexible for the next year. But I also feel like they did the same thing with Deron Payne, and we still worked something out with him.
Yeah.
So, but I think it is mainly a move to keep the cap flexible for a possible quarterback.
But see, the thing is, though, if you trade for Lamar and then you can work out a deal, then you can massage the cap the way you want to massage it. You can keep on kicking the can down the road and not have to worry about it. You can still only guarantee $220 million.
Well, my biggest hope is that we can bring in someone who's willing to spend like their own money, like the Rams do and the Broncos kind of did before they went to this rebuild mode, where they would sign people. I don't know how exactly they were doing it, but like the Saints did it all the time. They would sign these people,
giant signing bonuses
to these like huge contracts that like barely nicked the cap. You know?
They're like, well, we're guaranteeing you all this money, but we're giving you a $20 million signing bonus.
Yeah, they're giving like everything up for like, here's $200 million right off the bat, but you're keeping us for 5, and then the cap, it's like $10 million. And I'm like, how are they doing this? It's like for the longest time, Braden and I'd be like, so-and-so signs with the Rams. How? They have no cap space. How are they signing people?
Yeah, and they kicked the can down the road. I mean,
yeah, that's basically what they're doing.
I know it's not baseball, but I mean, Ken Griffey Jr. is the 4th highest being paid Red for Cincinnati right now, because you can continue to pay them out down the road. You don't have to worry about the cap this year. I'll pay you later.
Well, you have the one guy he gets $2 million every year. $1 million from the Mets. Yeah, $1 million from the Mets and $1 million from the Orioles. Because he signed those like 30-year contracts that he gets $1 million a year. You're kind of genius, my friend. You're kind of genius.
Forever. Like, it's just Bobby Bonilla days keeps on going. I think it goes to the 2024. It's ridiculous.
Something like that, yeah. But he hasn't even played since like the 90s. That's what's crazy.
Yeah. I think Bobby Bonilla retired in like 99. And he's getting paid for 25 years after he retires. Hear me out. The Commanders owners should just stop being stupid and make some fucking good decisions for the team. They should.
Well, he's out. He's already cleared his office, so he's not there. So
I just can't believe that he's really going to get. He might get $7 billion.
Oh, he's going.
Daniel Snyder might get
not more. I still think the dark horse is Bezos, just sitting there soaking it all in. He's already brought in a consulting firm, and he's doing his due diligence right now. He's just sort of sitting back, waiting.
Because no one can outspend him.
Mm-hmm.
At any point in time, he could just say, "All right, I sent a car up there. There's $8 billion in the trunk."
Mm-hmm. He's that eBay bidder we all hate, where we're like, "Yeah, we're gonna win this," and then at the last second, boom, no. That's gonna be Bezos, I guarantee it.
I definitely can see that.
That's $7 billion. Oh, 7.5. $12 billion. Oh shit!
Like what? The Commanders just sell for $10 billion,
right?
Cash, liquid. Saints don't believe in cap space. I'm scared that we might lose Chase Young.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, Saints don't believe. They're like this. That's not a real thing. You guys
It's
worry about
not
stuff that
real.
doesn't even actually happen. Cap space, whatever. To Jeff Bezos, $4 billion. Jeff, you put a 1 in front of the 4. Bezos would and can just do whatever.
And that's still like couch change too.
It's ridiculous.
That's
You know. So for like me and you, someone says, "Give me $40,000." You're like, $40,000? I ain't give you $40,000.
right?
For Jeff Bezos, this is that $7 billion is like, man, let me give you $40,000. For someone who only makes between $100,000, $200,000, $200,000, $40,000 is a big chunk. This is not even that for him. It's not. It's a business deal that's going to make more money. The NFL does not lose money.
Mm-hmm.
Teams don't lose money unless you get Dan Snyder, who just cooks all the books. Who's just the worst dude ever.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was more widespread. It wasn't just. I don't think it's just alienated to him. I wouldn't be surprised if other teams have some sort of. Because it's so weird that the news came out that he wasn't giving the right amount of money to the away teams, but no other team in the NFL was like outraged by it. They weren't like, "What? We weren't getting the money we were supposed to." They were just
but part of that tells me that because they're making so much money, they're making money hand over fist.
That's what I'm saying.
Like when you hear someone stole $3 from you when you made $10 billion, you're like, all right, I'll be all right. Dan Snyder is making the price higher so people don't place an offer in.
Well, he's gonna have to sell because if he doesn't, the NFL will kick him out.
At this point, when you have 3 offers at over $6 billion, the Colts just sold in August, guys, for $4.85 billion. Literally to the Walmart family, like
the Broncos.
The Broncos. I'm sorry, the Broncos. Yeah,
I was like the Colts.
Colts. Oh my god,
I was so confused for a second.
It was because of horses. I told you, man. C22 got me, man. It was bad. But
the Broncos
just sold to the Walmart family for under $5 billion. And we're talking about the Washington Commanders, who just got a team name in a stadium that's crap. It's going to sell for over $6 billion. The NFL know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And they're going to make a lot of money at it. That's it.
Well,
I'm ready for next season. I am ready for next season too.
I am too. This the first time in a long time where I'm kind of hopeful.
Dude, you have a good team. If you ever
I hate having expectations. It's the worst.
If you have a quarterback, it's you and Martin both. If you guys get quarterbacks, this team. I mean, when Calais Campbell signed with the Atlanta Falcons, that told me Atlanta's doing something special.
Mm-hmm.
He sees it and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go here." If they get a quarterback too, man, this is crazy. It's craziness. Martin's gonna be upset because they're not gonna get a rookie anymore. Someone's gonna sign. He's gonna be pissed. But speaking of that rookie, let's do our mock rookie draft real quick. What I have up right here, I don't know if it's too small for you guys.
I'm scared for the Cowboys next year because we signed Gilmore and Cooks.
Yeah, because young.
Mar got a great wide receiver. That's funny.
All right, so basically, I picked up that we're going to be every team.
Oh, cool. It tells me needs. All right. I like it.
All right. So what I'm going to do is we'll just alternate. I'll do odds, you do evens. That work? Or do you want to just discuss each move?
Well, we could switch turns. I don't care.
All right, we'll just take turns and we'll see how that goes. All right, here we go. I'll start the draft.
Who's going first?
All right.
They got Jalen Carter up there at number 2. Oh, man.
I still say CJ Stroud is going number 1. So I'm going CJ. All right. You're on the clock. Would you Texans?
It's got to be Bryce Young.
I think there's no question. I mean, for Bryce Young to fall past 2.
If they had some sort of veteran quarterback presence, I could see Anthony Richardson going to the Texans. But He's not. If he goes there, he's starting right away, and that's just a disaster waiting to happen. So.
And the fact, the Texans have the left tackle, right? They already paid him, Larry Tunsil. They have the 12th pick. They're going to get a receiver, right? So why not quarterback your receiver? And then they have 5 picks in the top 2 rounds.
Yep.
So this is a chance for them to actually. Don't be surprised the Texans win 7 games next year.
With Bryce Young, you could just plug him in right away. Boom, he's good to go.
All right. Unfortunately, the Cardinals, Will Anderson's going there.
He has to.
No matter what, even if they trade down, Will Anderson's still going there. It's funny because that we are getting trade offers, but I'm not looking at it. All right, so Colts.
I'm gonna go Anthony Richardson here. I think they run with Gardner Minshew, and then Anthony Richardson will take, and then they get a good draft pick, and they bring Marvin Harrison Jr. in next year.
Anthony Richardson. Once again, I always say the same thing. I would think that they will trade the pick. I think they'll trade down and get Lamar, but once again, being on that turf, I think that's a good thing for a fast guy. All right, now we're on Seattle.
Yep.
And I'm going to go Tyree Wilson going to Seattle.
Defensive. Yep. It's a good one. Ooh, I get the Lions pick.
So you get the Lions.
Let's see. Go down one more. I like Tyree Wilson going to the Lions, man. I'm gonna go Christian Gonzalez just because I know that for some reason
they still asking like I don't know. I mean, they still acting like they want him.
Yeah.
The only one I would think that's possible,
or maybe Branch. Branch would be a good fit too. No, they just signed a safety. They got
they have safeties. They have
Gardner Johnson. Yeah. It'd either be Jalen Carter or Christian Gonzalez here.
So which one?
I'm gonna go Christian Gonzalez just because I feel like Jalen Carter's really slipped in my mind.
All right, Raiders. I get the Raiders. I'm going Will Levis. Just seems like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, if he's there, I could see him doing it. Much to the chagrin of Jimmy Garoppolo, but
everybody, Jimmy's like, everywhere I go, come on. So, if somehow the Panthers take AR-15, Texans are taking CJ Stroud, Bryce Young is going to fall. The Panthers, you don't trade up for a project. That's why Anthony Richardson, as much as I see it, they don't have anyone else there. Why, if you're trading up and you're just gift wrapping the number 1 pick for next year for Chicago Bears? That's what you be doing. I mean, I'm all for it. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for it, but I don't think you do that.
I like his picture.
All right, Falcons are
on. I got the Falcons. Ugh. They really need a receiver?
Not really.
This seems weird to me.
In my mind, I think Van Ness is too high. I will go edge. I like
Nolan Smith.
Miles Murphy. I like Miles Murphy.
I like Miles Murphy here, yep.
I think Miles Murphy goes. Yeah, this is a good pick, too.
I saw Nolan Smith, but then I saw Miles Murphy. I was looking for edge, too. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head who was still there. Now you got your Bears. Let's see how you did this.
I would trade this pick personally. I would trade it. But
they're not doing trades, though. So
yeah, if he's here, Jalen Carter is going to the Bears. I'm not going to pass up on this guy. Especially with a team that has no offense or defensive line. We did all these moves, and we have no offense or defensive line. I have no idea what the hell we're doing. So I got to go.
Yeah, tackle, defensive line, corner. Got Devin Witherspoon right there.
Yeah, but we don't need a corner. It's more of we could use a corner if we get it.
All right. I got the Eagles.
Eagles. Ugh. Yeah, you get the Eagles. That's great.
Oh, terrible.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
They need a receiver. How do they need a receiver? How is that their number 1 need?
Because they don't need anything. That's the problem.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, they're so good.
They need to do is start looking into replacing people. So You got Slay, who's probably not going to be. Oh, Brian Branch though. They got to replace their safety.
Ooh, that's good. I think Brian Branch. That's a good.
Yeah, that would be a perfect fit too. I think
Yeah.
Brian Branch right here.
That's good. I like that one. All right, Tennessee. I know exactly where I'm going.
Oh, this would be the first receiver off the. Oh no! Oh, they go tackle. Not receiver. Sorry, not receiver. This is the first receiver.
Yeah. Oh, So and now the Texans get anything they want from receiver. Is it Quentin Johnson or is it JSN?
We'll go JSN.
I think that's a good pick too. Quentin Johnson might be a number one receiver. I think JSN is a safer pick, especially for the Texans who need players. They need players that are going to play.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I got the Jets. This doesn't make me happy because these are the guys that I like, but yeah. I want Paris Johnson going to the Jets. Mm-hmm. It just makes sense. As much as I don't want it to work, but come on.
Dang, QB for the Patriots, huh?
That's what we said. Lamar, man. Lamar could go there.
How do they not have receiver on there? You know, they need a receiver.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
I don't know why that wasn't even on there.
Is Lucas Van Ness going there, or I think Nolan Smith goes there?
Yeah, I was gonna say Nolan Smith is what I was leaning towards too. Gives him that solid edge on the other side of.
Look at Green Bay.
Judon.
They need QB, wide receiver, tight end, defensive line, and safety.
I think they go tight end.
Oh man, the fact that I get to pick them. Can I pick like the worst player?
Yeah, right. And I got the Eagles. It's only fair you get the Packers.
Oh man.
I think it's tossed up between Kincaid and Lucas Van Ness.
Exactly. I'm like, do I go Kincaid or Van Ness?
That's who I was. That was one of the two I was going back and forth.
I'm going Dalton Kincaid because when you have a young quarterback, you need that big target in the middle of the field. That safety blanket. I'm going to go Kincaid for that. Makes sense. All right, you get the pick of the litter for your team.
Witherspoon, huh? Is he that good?
He's very talented. He's 6 feet tall. I don't know if he's a lockdown corner, but I do know quarterbacks did not like throwing the ball to him.
That's good. Joey Porter there, Deontay Banks, who I really like.
I think
I'm going Deontay Banks again.
He's the second best corner in the division. All right.
Don't care.
I
like. He's 6'2". He's fast. I think it's gonna be good. And
as much as I'm Pittsburgh, as much as they love Joey Porter Jr., if Devin Witherspoon's still there, they're going Devin Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's that good.
Oh, I get the Lions.
Perfect.
Who did we get last? Oh, we got a defensive end, right?
Oh, don't get Cansey. No, because we got corner. So I think.
Oh, we did. We went Christian Gonzalez. That's right.
So, Kalijah, Cansey, or Lucas Van Ness will be good ones. Greasy, I can see he'd be a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Lucas Van Ness because we could do tight end. Why do they need a receiver? This needs thing is weird.
It's PFF, man.
Put Lucas Van Ness on the other side of Aiden Hutchinson.
I don't like that at all.
And then we can still get a defensive tackle and a tight end in the next round because they have so many dang picks.
See, Anthony said, CB cornerback, and then he said Van Ness to Seattle would be great.
Yep.
But I think if we'll get to Seattle because I'm saying this Cansey is going to be a surprise for some people, and Breesy is going to be a surprise for some people.
I think Cansey is going to be a surprise, especially if you get compared to Aaron Donald.
Ooh, God! All right, so Tampa Bay, what you got?
This is you.
Oh man,
this is Lucas Van Ness. Then I think they go offensive line.
The fact that there's so many offensive linemen that are there for them right now. Do you go Bijan or do you go Broderick Jones?
That's true. Bijan is right there. They do need. Look how that's not a need for them. but it is a need.
I'm going.
Stuff.
I'm going Broderick. I'm going Broderick Jones.
So they do. So you go tackle. That's a good one for them.
I think they need tackle. Their O line is really getting old. I think this is the time. All right, Seattle. This is interesting.
Could this be where Cansey goes? Maybe.
I like Cansey in Seattle. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like it more than I like. I think that's the pick.
Yeah, I think Cansey goes here just because like guard and center. You have to get that in the second round just because they don't want to waste a pick here.
Exactly.
We got Cansey sitting right there. That's scary. Quentin Johnson's still here.
So now we're at Chargers. The Chargers are on the clock. They're trying to get rid of their one receiver. Do they go Quentin Johnson?
No, I heard he's staying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. They still say it needs wide receiver, linebacker, cornerback. Does Quentin or Joey?
I think Joey goes here, but that's just my opinion. And then Quentin Johnson will unfortunately end up with the Ravens.
And the Ravens are getting Quentin Johnson. All right, we got Seattle. We got Vikings. Blah, whatever.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if they work a deal for Cook, I think Bijan could go right here.
I'm going Brian Breesy.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't like Breesy. I don't like the Vikings. So this works out for me. All right.
Oh, you just made it to where what's his name's gonna fall to the Cowboys.
Yep. It looks like it.
But guess what? The Cowboys are my pick, so
Oh man. All right. So Jags, where did the Jags go?
Let's see.
I
saw a lot.
Michael Mayer or Will McDonald.
I see a lot of people because it does make sense to get a tight end because you only franchise tagged Ingram.
Yep.
But Will McDonald is right there. That's tough. The Notre Dame tight end. As you keep scrolling down.
Yeah, I think you gotta do that. I think Michael Mayer.
I think Michael Mayer. Yeah, I think he goes there.
He has to be the guy. Giants. They have to go Zay Flowers, right? They have to, right?
Yep.
It's just there's like no other choice. They have to go Zay Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Look. Go
Bijan. Go Bijan.
You know Bijan. If he's there. He's on the table. You got to get him. Hey, what's up, Derpy? Come in peace.
Hey, to be fair, I see a lot of mock drafts where Addison goes to the Vikings too.
I could see Addison too. I could. I think they need more defense, but hey, whatever. I'm all for it. Whatever.
Well, they definitely need more defense. That's for sure.
All right. So this is going to be my off the board pick. See if I can find them. Oh my god! Wow. Am I really stretching that much? Man, maybe not. Really? Oh my god. Really? Kelly Ringo is that low?
I guess.
All right. I'll go Forbes, but I want Ringo. I'm going Forbes, but I want Ringo.
Anton Harrison probably for these guys because they're taking all the offensive linemen.
Yeah, they just gather. Well, I mean, they did get they did get another offensive lineman. He's 25. He's 25 years old. So I mean, do they need another tackle? Do they not go? What if they went Jordan Addison?
The replacement for Higgins.
Yeah. You don't get rid of Higgins until you got a replacement for him.
Could.
I mean, Mozzie Smith is an interesting pick.
They go Ringo. They need a DB.
They do need a DB. They need safety too. So,
that's true. They did just lose.
What is going on? This is not.
They just passed on Antonio Johnson.
Yeah. I'm gonna go safety. Yeah. All right, New Orleans.
Oof. They need everything: defensive line, corner, center, guard.
Everything on defense.
How do I get the Eagles twice? This is ridiculous.
What about Will McDonald going to?
That could be a good fit.
I can see them liking that.
Cam Jordan's getting up there, so
exactly. And you learn from your star. Now here your Eagles fly. Eagles fly. Do they pass on Jordan Addison?
That's a good question. Tanner McKee. What the heck is that guy? Why is he ranked 32?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell is. What the hell?
Oh, there's Mozzie Smith.
Mozzie Smith is what I keep thinking about.
Yeah, I think they go Mozzie Smith,
right.
Michigan. And then the last one.
If he's still here, Jordan Addison is going to the Chiefs. The Chiefs get Jordan Addison with the last pick of the first round.
And then Anton Harrison going to the Steelers.
That makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Wow. And they got a steal.
Man.
Now, where do you go for? Do they go another wide receiver? Or do they go Ozuma? Or Ojolari?
No, I think they go defense with this pick. Just because I don't know. I'm always a preacher of, not always just harping on one side of the ball on a just single draft.
Yeah. I like BJ Ojolari.
I think that's a good one. I like that one.
All right, Cardinals. We should bring in a guest picker.
Just a Florida guard, maybe.
Is it early?
Right there.
Cyrus Torrance?
He's right. Well, 39.
That's not that bad. That's not a big reach at all either.
And obviously, if they don't get him now, they won't get him on the next go round. So
yep. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think that's a good one. That's a good choice.
No.
Does Josh Downs go to the Colts?
Possible.
I mean, they do need a tight end too. I mean, Luke Musgrave is here.
Luke Musgrave.
I don't think we go past that.
No. I think either Musgrave or the receiver.
I think you go wide receiver.
So Josh Downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested that DeJuan Jones is still on the board.
Send them to the Rams then.
Yeah, that's what I think the Rams need.
Yeah, they definitely need a tackle. So
DeJuan Jones going to the Rams.
And now we're back to Seattle.
And I don't know who this guy is, but he's not getting picked. So
yeah, I'm like, who is this Stanford quarterback? I've never heard of.
I actually think that Seattle does go quarterback. I don't know if they waited this one or they wait to the third round.
Okay.
How many more picks does Seattle have? Right here. I can see them go quarterback here.
Hendon Hooker?
Yep. I think Hooker goes to Seattle. If everything else falls the way that we said, Hooker goes to Seattle. But for now, I think you need a guard.
That's Avila.
Yeah.
Probably a good one. Yep.
All right. Get the Raiders. They don't need a QB anymore.
Nope. But they need O-line.
Bad.
Defensive line. Interior defensive line. DB.
Cam Smith is here.
There is Ringo's still there too.
I mean, I don't know why they got Ringo that low, but
I don't either. That's nuts.
yeah.
Imagine a team getting Ringo in like the 3rd round. That'd be nuts. 4th round.
Oh, he's definitely getting to 0 then.
They got Luke over the other guy. Weird.
Yeah. Luke has been. Everyone says he's going up. He's going early. Gibbs.
You know, wouldn't it be interesting if they did get Gibbs here? Be like, all right, we'll replace you.
That would be something else.
With
Really.
a running back with the same kind of running traits as you, from the same college as you.
I still think they go Cam Smith.
Yeah, that's probably a better pick.
All right.
Get their corner out of the way.
They get it out the way because they got quarterback and corner. Yeah. They look O-line for the rest of the O-line, interior D-line the rest of the time.
Now you got the Panthers again.
So best wide receiver or edge rusher.
So
Zuma.
Yeah,
I think it was Zuma.
Put him on the other side of Burnsy.
And then I don't want them to be better, but they are a better team. They are now.
Saints again.
Yeah.
Nobody need linebackers.
I know that's what's so weird.
We're the only team. They didn't even say we needed linebackers, and I can tell you that's false.
I think you have to go defensive line somewhere here for Saints.
Oh, I agree.
I like Jack Campbell a lot, but
no, what's ED?
Edge rusher.
Oh, edge.
Yeah.
So you're looking for edge rusher, like defensive line, or?
I'm gonna see how deep it goes, but I think, yeah, this is where I'm going.
Yeah, that's probably a good one. Then.
All right, Tennessee. How many old linemen do we have left?
Depends.
Are any of these guys good?
Jalen Duncan.
Darnell Wright. I've heard a lot of good things about Darnell Wright.
Man, what kind of world are we living in where the Alabama tackles way down there?
No, they already got tackled. So I forgot. We already got Skronsky.
Yeah, we got them a tackle.
So, is this a reach for Nathaniel Dell?
No, 43-40. I don't think so.
All right, I'm going with that. All right, Jets.
And we got the Jets.
There, I got the tackle.
Then we go linebacker.
Or do they go?
That's true.
Henley, or do they go Jack Campbell?
Jesus, the Jets are back to back.
So which one did they get?
Go Campbell.
I just think Jack Campbell was just the dude that you go get.
Oh, he's from Iowa. That's like linebacker you right there.
And I'm going to go off the board with this one. Oh, Jahmyr Gibbs.
No, I can give him solid number 2 option.
Yeah.
Although they already have Michael Carter.
They have a lot of. I think they'll get rid of some, but I think that with Aaron Rodgers just sounds good. A pass catching running back.
Is this where Tanner McKee goes? Why are you there? It's so weird.
I think this is where,
yeah, I was gonna say the Northwestern.
Yeah.
Edge rusher probably.
Yeah. That makes sense. Green Bay, I don't care. Get nobody from I don't know.
Give them Tanner. So we can get rid of him. I have no idea who you are.
Who did I give him the first round?
Did we give him a tight end?
Did we give him a tight end? Yeah, they got Dalton Kincaid. So
we give him Musgrave too. It's all the tight ends. To
all the
Green Bay.
tight ends are going to you guys. That's what you get. D-line safety. I feel like there's a good safety right here that they should be getting. And I don't know, PFF just sucks sometimes. Oh, don't do Sydney like that. No. Ugh. Let me look at something else.
Oh, there's 6 straight offers apparently.
I mean, they do that a lot. Yeah. All right. F it. Sydney, you going?
Sidney Brown. That's where you going. Oh no, you're in charge of my Washington team, so you're not going to take my team.
Yes.
Bull crap.
All right. Who do you want for the Patriots?
Edge rusher, huh?
Do they surprise you? You want to
we gave him an edge rusher already, didn't we? I thought.
Patriots. Yeah, they got Nolan Smith.
Nolan Smith.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Who's the best tackle? Want to see that?
Sure. Army. You even going to be able to play?
Yeah, they allow you to do it. You have to complete your thing afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Matthew Bergeron.
Yeah, I think I like Matthew Bergeron here.
All right, the moment I all been waiting for.
We all know who they're taking. Just get him. Come on.
Nope.
No, don't you give him. No. Not who we're taking.
All right.
I haven't even seen him, so.
No, I've seen him. He's very good. He's very, very good. And I actually wouldn't be surprised if Whippler goes earlier. Go ahead. You get 16. John Michael Schmidt.
Yeah.
Damn it. Damn my ethics.
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten every Lions pick. I like it.
All right. What do they do now?
There are no more good interior linemen.
So who have we given them? We've given a cornerback, right?
We got a corner. And, they got to go Musgrave, tight end.
Musgrave, exactly.
Yep.
Musgrave. All right. Steelers. They got a corner last time, right?
Yep.
And Henley's been sitting here. So I just feel like everything is just lining up for the Steelers to take him.
It's not good when they're going into the season with Holcomb as their starting middle linebacker.
Exactly.
So.
No. All right.
I mean, I like Holcomb, but
the Bucks need everything.
Sure do. Laporta?
Laporta sounds very good to them.
Look, rank 50.
Rank 50, they're 50th pick. Yeah.
How about that?
All right.
And I got the Dolphins first pick. We're like crying because Laporta was just taken. They definitely need a tight end. They show Tipperman. Apparently, there's 2 centers better than my guy.
I mean, what else do you need? Cornerback, maybe?
No, they have
everything.
Ramsey and Xavier Howard. I don't think they need a corner. I mean, their biggest glaring need, I would say, is offensive line and tight end. Is that guy's last name really Voorhees?
Yeah, it is. All right.
What? Is your brother Jason?
I think who they have an all-pro center, right?
Or I guess at this point it'd be his dad, huh?
It would be his granddad.
Or granddad, yeah. Wow. Feel old now. Cool.
What else can we go? I mean, this. I'm gonna go Darnell Wright.
Maybe shore up the right side.
Yeah. Get younger, show up the right side.
This is where we get Hendon Hooker.
I think so. And I think it's a good
Sure,
move.
you don't want to Tanner McKay, whoever he is.
Yeah, whoever this guy is, no, I'm like
Ranked 32 apparently.
Hendon Hooker to Seattle.
Man, we just picked 2 Tennessee players in a row.
As much as I think the Bears will go, everything says go Stevenson. I mean, I'm going Stevenson. Yeah.
I go. No, they want to go center, huh?
I really do want to go center. I really, really do, but I think it'll just be me reaching for no reason. Because I know that they're talking to the center from Penn State, and if they could get him in the 3rd or 4th round, they'll do it. All right.
Chargers.
They need linebacker.
Yeah, they do.
And cornerback.
Witherspoon or Williams.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah, Williams. Yeah, I like that one.
Hey, I can't believe Detroit
again.
These dudes, they don't have everybody. Ugh. Do they go edge?
No, they got to go. We already went edge.
We already went tight end.
Yeah, but they need. That's what I said. They need defense tackle.
Yeah, they need.
But I don't know if there's anyone you would get right now. 65 isn't.
That's not terrible. ADP 59.9.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, well, that's where you're going, guys.
Baylor.
All right, Jags. All right.
Now, this could be where they need edge rusher, really?
I think this is where Whippler goes.
Yeah, Whippler, yep. That's what I was going to say. Giants are like, no, we wanted Whippler.
Isn't that what always happens?
Yeah. Well, they could go center. There's no one Tippleman.
Yeah. But do you want him or do you want Drew Sanders? Which they need
Drew Sanders. Yeah,
Drew Sanders makes that makes more sense than anything. Yeah. Up to Dallas. They're probably like, no, we wanted Drew Sanders.
Right.
They need a big guy. They really do. And there's no one worth it right now.
Trent Simpson?
I think Trent Simpson. That makes sense.
There he goes. The Buffalo Bills. Wow, they only need a DB, huh? They're that good?
They're that good.
Their running backs are that solid? I doubt you're not. I don't
already went cornerback, so
man, if Gibbs was here, I would say he'd go here for sure. But we already gave Gibbs to somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, we messed up with the Saints. We should have gone. Oh no, they got Jamal Williams there.
Yeah, they got.
They're good. They're good.
Do they go edge? Because it seems like we have most edge. Or Charbonnet go? I think Charbonnet's that's too high for him still.
60 and he's 59.
Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. All right.
Dang, is Tipping going to be there for you in 2 picks?
I'm not getting Tipping.
No. Oh, Wisconsin. Yeah, I could see why you wouldn't want him.
I hate anything Wisconsin, so no. Except for cheese curds. I think Thomason goes.
Yeah. They need a corner.
All right. I just can't believe the Bears. We went all this way, and we still don't have a tackle.
So going Tanner McKee. Go Tanner McKee right here. Yeah, still didn't get it. You didn't get an offensive lineman at all.
And it doesn't look good. Oh my god.
I got the D from Maryland. It's a bit of a reach, but
It's a reach. It really is.
Well, when's your next pick, though?
And like
right
3
there.
picks.
Yeah, I was gonna say right there. Never mind. Never mind. You can get them there.
So we got cornerback, we got defensive line. Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah, we gotta reach. Why not?
Probably could have saved it for the other one.
I know where we're going there, so that's why.
Okay. Oh, cool. I got the Eagles again. Awesome. How exciting. How many rounds are we doing?
I think we're gonna do this stop right here and stop. 65.
Okay. So I got 4 picks left.
Yeah.
All right. Scroll down a little for the Eagles here. I'm gonna say Joe because they got to replace Kelsey.
That makes a lot of sense. And look at him. He looks like a Kelsey replacement.
Right?
Like you believe that, really? You could believe it. And Kansas City again. I go Andre Carter. I think that this is perfect for them. It's not a reach. He's been sitting there for a while. Good edge rusher.
Mm-hmm. In fact, that could be considered a steal. Well, average draft position 69.1. But
I think that's a good one. If he was still on the board, I was going to take him the first round for the Bears. I mean, the third round. That's what I was going to do.
I can't wait for 10 years to watch this video and be like, man, why didn't we get McKee drafted? He's like the star of the NFL now.
only knew.
Yeah, right. So what are you doing with your Bears now? Eli Ricks?
I think I'm going Nick Herbig.
So a different Wisconsin guy.
No, I'm going Isaiah Folsky.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I'm going Folsky. That just makes sense to me. All right, Houston Texans. They've got everybody, so I was just going to throw him. Carl Brooks.
Yeah, I like Carl Brooks. Bowling Green. Not a college you see very often. Jesus.
I know. All right, your Cardinals. They need a center. Do they go center here?
Maybe. Who's available? Did we go center with them already or no?
I don't believe so.
We did.
Oh, yeah, we went guard.
Oh, we went guard. Okay. Yeah, we went guard. Who was offensive line? Andrew Voorhees? Ooh.
Oluwatimi.
Yeah, I like that one.
That,
that's a huge reach.
Huge reach.
Yeah, we're gonna not do that.
That's a huge reach. Oh,
yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
What else do they need?
Cornerback. Probably use a tackle. Oh, corner. Eli Ricks.
This is Kelly Ringo. We should stop.
There you go.
Ringo going there.
Yeah, Kelly Ringo to the Cardinals. Just screw it.
All right. All right, guys. This takes too long, so this is a lot. So I was going to. This got to be done. This is too much. I won't let me simulate no more. Okay, thanks.
Oh, Martin's already mad.
Oh man.
Oh, we had so many comments.
Why would you go gyps? Don't take Whippler. I need him for Arizona. Yeah.
That's funny. So this is where I think. Oh, that's where we left off. So he said, "Damn, you love Gibbs."
I do.
Yeah,
I like him a lot.
Don't take Whippler. He goes, "You got Wright from Tennessee, dude. Got Hooker injured." And he goes, "I thought Eagles picked Kelsey's replacement last year. Jason basically picked him. Oh, did not know that."
Oh, okay.
Why we get? I said that. You go. I'm gonna go Gibbs here. I was like, why?
Because I like him. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is going to change that entire team. That's gonna be my excuse. That's what I'm staying with.
And then he says, "Why you didn't pick Joe?" I don't know. In my mind,
Because you like, yeah,
I followed Maryland all year, so I watched a bunch of their games. I really like Banks. I think he's faster than Porter.
He is, but Joey Porter is bigger and he has better pedigree, I think.
No, they're the same height. They're both 6'2".
Are they both 6'2"?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it's the pedigree.
Well, there. Porter might be 6'3", but I'm pretty sure he's 6'2".
Yeah, he might be. I think 6'2". I think he
but
is.
I don't know. In my mind, I just like Banks a little better. I don't think either one is a bad pick. And then next mock draft, do all CPU and trades 2 rounds only. We don't like doing the CPU because they always do. Like we did one last week or on Wednesday.
We did it last week and it was
last week, and they had freaking the Panthers taking Will Anderson.
Exactly.
Like no one's trading all that crap to get Will Anderson.
So we'll just go over the first round one more time, real quick.
All right.
Basically, going to be LeBron just trading away. I can see Aaron Rodgers doing that. I don't know what you're talking about, man. He's gonna get there. He'll be like, "All right, F you, you're good. You're my guy. Let's go. You out."
He's gonna get there. Okay, you got one practice to impress me. Let's go.
Exactly.
After one practice, he has a whole sheet of paper. Stay. Gone.
Exactly. All right, so this is where we basically went. We went CJ Stroud 1, which I like. Bryce Young 2. Will Anderson 3, because I think he goes to Cardinals regardless. Colts 4. Anthony Richardson. Tyree Wilson 5. Christian Gonzalez 6, which might be reach because they already have 3 guys, but I think he's the best available.
Yeah. Well, I think the other position needs you wouldn't take at that spot because
I think Jalen Carter
reaches
still can go to 6. I really do. I think what really happens is Jalen Carter goes 6. I think the Bears trade down and then they get like Paris Johnson.
I would be shocked at this point if Jalen Carter didn't even go in the first round.
Really?
I think pro day was that bad. I don't even care about the extracurricular stuff. I'm saying his pro day was awful.
I think he goes the latest 15.
And I think the raw talent is there, but I think after the pro day, most teams are like, "Oh, this is a project."
I don't know. I think
we gotta stay on this guy. We got to keep him on the straight and narrow.
You just have to see who he is. I think Paris Johnson going to the Jets is a great move for them. Texas had a great draft. You know, if you get your quarterback, your wide receiver, you get a defensive lineman, and you get a center. Like you get everybody, everything you think you need, you got. I think that's the best one. I still don't like the Banks one, but you know more than I do. So, and it's your team.
Yeah.
If Devin Witherspoon becomes a star, there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be upset.
Honestly, if we had trades, I probably would trade down and get Banks.
I understand that too. Yeah,
because we could get a corner and we can bring in some more capital, some more draft picks. I'd do it.
Van Ness, Roderick Jones here. I like this. Can't see the Seattle too. So Seattle, they've definitely gotten better.
Them boys ain't gonna like that, but
order to the Chargers. That's interesting. I think this happens. Quinn Johnson definitely happens to the Ravens. I think that happens. I can see Brian Breesy going to Minnesota. I like Michael Mayer, even though they could go Zay Flowers. But I still like Michael Mayer. Bijan to Dallas. I think that works too. Is there any pick besides my pick in the second round that you think this just won't happen?
I don't know. I'm still. I mean, I think if he's there, the Cowboys take him. But I don't know. Bijan's going to be there.
That's because he could easily go. Could have went 19.
That's what I'm saying. You have 19. I think the Vikings are in play. I think the Giants are in play.
I think the Chargers are in play. I don't think the Giants will go first
Chargers.
round.
Oh, we completely forgot about that with the Chargers.
I think they could go running back
because of the
too.
whole Eckler thing.
Yep.
So yeah, Chargers. Did you see Seattle? Maybe.
I think they're good. Running back right now.
Players.
Yeah.
I'm sure Buffalo's like pissed at their one pick
because they'll never think they'll be that close.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it sucks that Bijan won't get past the Cowboys and the Bills are right there.
They're like, all right,
let Bijan on the Bills? That'd be nuts.
If the Steelers got Anton Harrison, they'll be very happy. That solidifies their line a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm telling you, the Texans had a draft. Ojulari might be a first-round pick.
Yeah, I mean, if Bryce plays like we think he can, then they could be turned around real quick.
Jack Campbell, the Jets again.
So although I saw something, and I totally agree. I honestly believe, like, I know the Titans technically have the rights to it, but Houston needs to be the Oilers again. Bring back the powder blue. Bring back the powder blue. They need to be the Houston Oilers.
I miss it.
Yeah.
All right, man. That was a long draft. That was too much for me. So
yeah, that was.
It helps more if you have 4 people doing it because it's just when it's just 2 people, it's too much information. Look.
Yes, he brought him to the Bears.
Watch Gibbs happen. I like Gibbs. It's going to happen. He ain't going to the Bears though. We definitely don't. We're not going there.
We'll he should have taken a center or something, or an offensive lineman, and he goes Gibbs.
I should have gone offensive tackle. That's what I should have done.
And he still didn't do offensive lineman in this draft.
I did. I went offensive tackle into the second round.
Oh, okay.
But I also got defensive tackle, and then I got cornerback too.
Oh, that's right. You reached for the Maryland tackle.
Yeah.
That's right.
Which I probably should, instead of going cornerback, I should have went tackle then. So that's probably the problem.
That's good.
You debated if I want to take the 103 in our dynasty draft now. No.
Yep. And then on Wednesday, he didn't draft offensive lineman.
You know, and honestly, I think the Bears will draft a lot of guys in the 4th, 5th, and 6th round offensive line because that's just what Pose does. You know, if we get tackle early, then we'll focus on defensive line and those rounds. But I mean, free agency is getting dried up. I mean, there's not many guys left. So I mean, we only got Taylor Lewan to see what happens with him. I thought he would be gone a long time ago. So I don't know. Right.
I guess Banks is 6'1".
That's all right. He's your guy. He's your guy.
Bad size for a corner.
You want to trust me in the draft? You'll be lucky to have me in your draft room, Martin. Thank you very much. Lucky.
He's literally 0.03 meters taller than Banks. So he's literally on the cusp of being 6'2".
Oh man! All right, wouldn't trust me in the draft room. That's all right. I got you.
Apparently, no one's trusting me because I keep taking Banks over Porter.
If it happens, that's all that matters. All it matters is if it happens, you're good.
Let's say we'll trade back and get them too. That could work.
I think that's exactly what a lot of stuff will happen. We're getting people, but I think that you'll see a lot more trades. People trading back, not overdrafting. I think that makes more sense.
Got a question. Would you guys swap 107 for DPJ and 2 feature seconds?
Donovan Peoples-Jones is just not a number 1 receiver. And on a team where that wide receiver room.
He's not even the number 2 receiver now.
Yeah, because now they got a lot better.
More.
Yeah, now they got Elijah Moore there. So a third wide receiver for 2 future seconds, depending on what's in your room. I guess that'll be the question. Really, what's in your room right now? But I need more to Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah.
I feel like he might be someone that at any point in time, especially in like
a couple weeks ago, maybe when he was number 2
in the dynasty draft, I feel like you're gonna want to. Yeah, he might be someone you cut. So why would you draft? Especially give up your 107.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
And just as much as I want to say yeah, but no, I just can't.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching. We appreciate you, man. What else do we get?
No, exactly. 107 could be a JSN.
Yep.
That's exactly it. So that's kind of like, why would you go at 107?
Yeah.
Picking up down for Peoples-Jones. You get 2 future seconds, so I understand that. 2 future seconds could help out.
Oh, I can relate. That's actually my draft pick. I'm 107. Yeah. I'm looking at trying to get Quentin Johnson with that pick. So
So what would you take deep down for Peoples-Jones and 2 future seconds for your 107?
No, I would not.
So
there's much better options in the rookie draft than Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah, the 2 future seconds it could be good though if it's a second round this year.
Yeah, or you could parlay those into trading up too.
Yeah, no, I gotta keep my pick. There's too many good rookies coming in right now. And Martin said, or Quentin Johnson, what you said, yeah.
Bro, look at this.
That's scared.
A trade right there.
I traded 102 for Herbert, Hockenson, and 107.
107. That's a trade. Dang.
Hold on.
Right?
You did. Good job, man. Good job.
Like, that's crazy.
Herbert, Hockenson. So, no, you can get Herbert, Hockenson, and then at the 107 get Quentin Johnson or JSN.
Right? You got your big 3 right there.
Dude, yeah, no. Yeah,
keep it 107. You have running backs already.
Yeah.
You're set on offense, man. That's nuts.
I gave Trey Burks and Wandell. Let's not oversell it.
Oh, so he gave up more too. Okay.
Well, Trey Burks, okay.
That's still good though.
Robinson, I like that. I mean, but once again, if you end up right now grabbing JSN or Quentin Johnson, I think it works out really well for you. I mean, because Herbert, I mean, come on, that's your franchise quarterback now. I mean, for forever. Hockenson is going to be a good tight end and a good wide receiver. I'm good with that. Braden. He says, why don't we have guys this dumb in our league? Hey, the fact that he was able to get that,
G-Money, he's close.
G-Money does those things all the time. G-Money does those things all the time.
I want to trade for Knox. Here's 2/3. Now I'm going to resell them for a 1/6.
Oh man,
not adding up here.
Hey Nate, that was a very good trade. I think that you definitely won that one.
I agree. Even with the Wandell and Burks in there.
So technically we have one. He just doesn't know it.
See, I told you. Oh, that's true.
G-Wayne doesn't have any good players to trade though. Draft position. As we're talking about draft position.
I'm sure he'll be willing to give his number 1.
So yeah, our league is a running back thirsty battlefield where people are trading to. And what really?
Wow. I feel like ours is like that, except for quarterback. Everyone's got like 7 quarterbacks on their roster.
Yep. You have to have quarterbacks. I mean, I was looking at my room.
We don't even have super flex too. It's so weird. You would think by the fact that there's no quarterbacks, we'd have super flex, but
the fact that Martin has 3 all-world quarterbacks.
Okay, he's got 1 all-world quarterback on his roster.
No.
How dare you say
I
Dak
would-
is all world? Get out of here.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah. Well, Dak would be the one I put on my bench. He'll be the one I put on my bench. But Justin Fields, I think Justin Fields is going to have an unbelievable year this year. Unbelievable, especially fantasy world. Oh my God. I think he's gonna blow numbers out the water. And then you got Josh Allen. Come on. He's Josh Allen.
The record for getting sacked the most.
Only because if I'm the GM, we're not getting any tackles. That's the only reason.
That's true. What's our biggest need? We won't do that. We got
We
this.
don't need that. We got this, guys. Don't worry about it.
Right.
You know,
that's funny.
I'm telling you, Taylor Lewan will be there for us, man. If we need that, if it was that bad.
Is Khalil Herbert like your number one running back right now?
No. What got from Carolina?
Oh, we got Foreman.
Yeah, Deontay.
God, I swear my dad is the luckiest person on the earth.
All right.
He's been riding Foreman for I don't know how. Last year at the beginning of the season, he was like, "I'm good at running back." And he's like, "I got Deontay Foreman. He's the number." I'm like, "He's the number 3 in Carolina. If you're lucky." And then halfway through the season, I was like, "Are you kidding me right now? This guy's number 1 in Carolina. What is happening?"
He's like crafty like a fox.
I know. I was like, "What is this?" And I know he's gonna tell me, "Oh, I knew it was gonna." I'm like, "No, you didn't."
That's why I hate.
No one knew McCaffrey was going to get traded, and they were going to give up on
Chuba
Hubbard like that. Okay, no one knew. Don't act like you knew.
Like, I knew. I was back on 44 minutes. You were still drafting. I was like, "Is this a slow draft?" Dude, I mean, we did it for.
We do it.
I mean, for almost 2.5 rounds, in the end of the third round, took 40 minutes. It would be a lot faster if it was more people. All right. Here's a good question.
That's a good question.
Kenneth Walker or Breece Hall? I know what you're going to say, Martin. That's why you're not on the show. That's why you're not showing your comment. How about that? It's about us. And
well, I think it depends on how he comes back from his injury.
Exactly. The question
is, he's 100%, I'm going Breece Hall. But if he's not 100%,
tell a running back with knee injury, how do you know? You know, and that's why I say that's why I say right now, yeah, we're not showing your comment, Martin. Damn it.
I already did, sorry.
I wish I could hide it right now. But he says hands down Breece Hall, but no, I don't. It's the injury. I think Breece Hall is way more talented. I think Kenneth Walker is going to get a lot more run this year. What happens if Aaron Rodgers is there and they have to run the ball a lot more?
Is he a top 5 QB in the AFC?
No.
No.
Wow, did I just say no?
Are you sure? Because their Pro Bowl quarterbacks were Derek Carr and Tyler Huntley. So
let's start counting. So Mahomes, right?
Yeah, who do you have after Mahomes and Allen?
I was Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
Okay, Joe Burrow. I forgot about Joe Burrow. After that, though,
I still take Lamar Jackson.
Herbert.
I got Lamar and Herbert. You know,
well,
those are
you can't
five
do
guys.
if he's not playing.
Yeah, but I mean, those are 5 quarterbacks there are all under the age of 27.
I think Rodgers could be better than Lamar.
Oh, I don't think so. Especially not fantasy wise. There's no way.
He goes back to the Ravens. They got nothing.
It doesn't even matter. Lamar by himself is always a top 5 fantasy quarterback, no matter by himself, with nobody on the team. The only thing I'll say is I wouldn't have him on my team this year because I think if he goes back to the Ravens, he's not going to play. He's not going to play hurt. He's not going to play hurt. Oh, my hamstring. That's not even your hamstring. That's your quad. Oh, my quad is what I meant. Like, grab something. I don't know.
But after those quarterbacks, I mean,
there's a drop off, but I think there's 5 that are really good.
Might actually be more quarterbacks in the AFC than the NFC.
Man, I mean, is it more that you're not thinking about Tua? If he's not having concussions,
he's got to stay healthy.
Who else?
We even have in the NFC.
Yeah,
Cousins.
So the NFC is pretty, pretty much Cousins, Dak,
Hurts.
and Hurts is number one. Cousins, Dak, and then is it crazy that I want to say the NFC North guys? I mean,
Goff could have a good year.
yeah, like golf. Statistically, we're talking about fantasy. It's Justin Fields, and that's just what it is. But Aaron Rodgers, I'm telling you, in fantasy, I had him on two of my teams, and he was not good, that great. He's a steady guy. He was never going to get you big points.
Well, I think the thing with Rodgers, especially maybe 2 or 3 years ago, was he had the potential to have that game where he got 50 points, and he would do it like once a year. But it's like, what does he really do outside of that one game, though?
I mean, he's consistent. He doesn't throw a lot of interceptions. He doesn't throw a lot of touchdowns either. That's the thing about Aaron Rodgers right now.
Well, right now he doesn't.
How many more top 12 years do Nick Chubbs and Derrick Henry have? I think 2 more apiece.
None, because they don't run the ball with Watson as their quarterback.
I think Derrick Henry has 1 more year. He'll play 2 more years. I think he has 1 more great year. I think Nick Chubb might have 2 more great years. If they run him the ball. If they give him the ball.
Yeah, Stefanski runs
Which
the
is
ball.
huge. Like, I know you have... You're like, oh, this is new thing. I got Deshaun Watson. No, run the ball, bro.
During the meetings, the owner meetings, they had all the coaches there, and Stefanski was on some show, and like fans were running, run the ball at him. And I was like, good, because I would have done the exact same thing if I was there.
Because they had the number 1 rushing offense, and then they put Deshaun in there, and they decided not to run the ball anymore.
It was ridiculous. Oh, first and goal, pass. First and goal, second goal, pass. Third and goal, pass. Go for it, pass. I was like, you have like 2 of the top 2 running backs. Why are we not running the ball?
Keep on disappearing. That is hilarious. Oh, Nate, you're a Browns fan. I'm sorry. As a Browns fan, I know one thing. We stand in those fans and chant, Chubb, give the man the rock. I don't understand. I don't understand why they don't do it. Just give him the ball.
Yeah, it was just so weird. And it's not like they, he's in, let's try and graduate. No, it was as soon as Watson came in, it was like, pass. I was like, what is happening right now?
And they didn't need to.
And it's not like they were successful in throwing the ball either.
Deshaun needs a strong running game. Like, I think he's going to have a bounce back year, honestly. I think we're going to have this conversation at the end of the year, 2023, that we're going to say that he had a better year than a lot of other quarterbacks that we are talking about. But you have to run the ball with him. He has to be he's best off play action. He's best, with good people around him. He plays well with people.
Plus, you would think with someone who hadn't played in almost 2 years, like, why are you not easing him in? Like, why you just go? Like, no, you got to ease the man in. What are you doing?
I kind of remember this. Ghost Mark.
Oh.
Stefanski is a bad coach. You have great running backs overthrow the ball. Watson was rusty and needed the run game to rely on. Then Baker was running around with one arm throwing 50 times.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that too.
All true. You had 2 good running backs there. 2 number 1 running backs, and you decided to throw the ball all the time. That didn't make any sense. I mean, and then you run the ball and then play action and then let him, get into the offense. Use Amari Cooper then for double moves. Like, there's so many things they could have been doing that would have really helped that team. And they just, I hope they get offensive coordinator and Stefanski doesn't call the plays. That's what they really need more than anything. So
Baker started quarterback for the Bucs week 1.
Is Trask possibly going to be starting?
I don't know. I don't know if they're 100% sold on him.
I mean, they said it's going to be competition, Baker and Trask.
Mm-hmm.
I think Baker is the starting quarterback. Nothing.
They got talent there too. That defense is great.
It's great.
You got two. Well, you had two. Now you still have Chubb, but it's just like coach needs to figure out what the heck. Like,
and for the last
do your strengths on your team.
They've had the best offensive line, like one of the best. They have the best running offensive line. They have one of the best offensive line in all the NFL. They're the one team that should be running the ball and play action the hell out at people. That's what they have a tight end. They have wide receiver. They have a good wide receiver room now. That's what they should be doing. The Browns should be pushing everybody for the division. That's what should be happening. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it actually happens too. I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
Going into this upcoming year, it should be between probably the Browns and the Bengals for the division.
Yeah. Unless Lamar comes back, something happens and Lamar comes back.
Unless something happens with Lamar, but
because once again, if he plays, they win.
Don't sleep on the Steelers. They're always somehow still in it. I don't understand.
They won 9 games this year. I mean, they have the best coach. We're talking about coach.
There you go. Now put him on the Browns.
Thomas is on the Browns.
That team would be scary good.
Oh my goodness. All right. We're in an hour and a half, guys. Me and Mark are going to be done with this for now.
Graded.
Oh man. My wife Mark's sister's a Browns fan, so I watched too many Browns games. I'm sorry, Brady. How dare come on, Mark. You gotta talk to your sister, man. That's not right. That's not right.
She chose him as an adult. So she liked the underdog, and who's always an underdog? The Browns.
It's because but you didn't even know they were a dog because they had paper bags over their face. That's like, for most of their career, most of my life, I've seen paper bags over Brown fans. Like, that doesn't make sense.
We were just excited she started to like football, so we didn't ask questions. Because for most of her life, she didn't like sports in general, really.
All right, before
started getting braided,
I gotta ask you, who has the worst quarterback history? Us, the Bears, you guys, the Commanders, or the Browns?
Overall, I would say the Browns, but both of our teams. I mean, you got Fields right now, so
I feel
we're
Deshaun Watson right now.
We're fastly approaching that level, though. I mean, when we have a year where we had Mark Sanchez, Johnson, and like all these people playing quarterback for us, I was like, this is getting rough. This is getting. Colt McCoy was on that list too, like 6 quarterbacks in 1 year.
Oh yeah.
And then we draft people like Dwayne Haskins. It's getting.
No, I mean, I think you guys, Dwayne Haskins just shouldn't have started right away. I think he could have been.
Oh, he should have.
They should have waited a year.
Well, he did start right away. He didn't play until the end of the year.
He shouldn't have played at all.
Well, I don't disagree, but
he needed much. He was so young. He's talented, but he was way too young.
Yeah, he was. Well, we all can have a Colt McCoy jersey in our house because he played for all 3 of our teams.
Well, I would say that's 90% of the NFL will say that about Colt McCoy.
Probably.
He's going to be playing for the Bears soon. He'll be back at the quarterback, guys. Just wait. It's happening. I mean, even though we re-signed Peterman or whatever. All right, you guys.
This guy said overall Colts.
Yeah, he said that. Yeah.
How do you?
Colts have had Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Like they had they had a top 3 quarterback of all time
from 98 to like 2016. They were solid, and then they had Andrew Luck for like 5 more years. So for like 20 plus years, they had 2 quarterbacks. Well, there was the year that Peyton was out for the whole year,
but I mean, you still had Peyton Manning. Like you had everything. You had the best quarterback, the MVP. What's that? A 4-time MVP? You had the MVP 4 times, dude. Whatever. Indianapolis has got great team, great quarterback play. Just because the last 5 years have been bad.
Well, 3 years. It's only been 3 years. Well, 4. Jacoby. I forgot about Jacoby.
Jacoby doesn't count.
So, 4 years. So they had Jacoby, then Rivers, Wentz. And they also had Unitas. Yeah,
they had Johnny Unitas. Oh, my God. You're right. Yeah, you're 100% right. Said, I'm sure you can find a Redskin Colt McCoy jersey for $20.
Probably.
$20. I don't know. I'm haggling. I need to go down to 15.
Might be a collector's item at this point. So, I mean, the closest we had to a franchise quarterback was Cousins, and then we just decided to let him go.
I mean, because you know what his ceiling is. When you really look at him, you know what he is.
But if you really want to get down to it, I would say the Bears, since you haven't even had a 4,000-yard passer in your history.
I agree.
So
I agree.
It might actually be the Bears.
I agree. Everyone else had the guy. You had the guy. I've never seen it. In my history, Jay Cutler's the best quarterback I've ever seen wear my jersey. Ever. Like, and it's not close.
So
it's
the
not
closest
close.
thing I think you had was what, McMahon in the 80s?
McMahon was never really that good. He was never that good.
Well, it got you a Super Bowl.
I mean, because the defense was the greatest Super Bowl of all, greatest defense of all time. You know, come on. So we had Josh Johnson.
Is that an April Fool's joke? If he was good, I don't think he'd be playing on 15 different football teams. And the XFL and
every
USFL and the Canadian Football League, probably. Like, he had talent, but I don't know, just never could stick on a team.
The Bears had the worst quarterbacks of all time, honestly.
Yeah, if you're gonna go stat wise, it's definitely you.
No, I mean, even when you talk about Jay Cutler, is our best of all time. So any other team, you talk about their greatest quarterback, and
were you doing this earlier?
Yep, I said it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were talking about that earlier.
I said Will Levis is Jay Cutler. I see it all the way.
Just a much buffer.
He's a buffer.
I'm sorry, my quarterback is not a position I think you need to be that buff, but that's just my opinion.
I want you to be wiry.
It's gonna slow down your mobility.
I don't know, but
How are you supposed to throw when you can't even put your arm around?
Anthony Richardson is a big, strong guy. Jalen Hurts squats for 600 pounds. You know, it's just to be the right muscle. You don't need to be benching and be a quarterback because your chest too big. You can't.
What's what I'm talking about? Like, Will Levis is completely built in his arms and his chest.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, how are you gonna throw the ball?
You need to be agile. You need to be able to move.
Like, Hurts has the trunks, but like his upper half is still pretty.
Yeah.
Like loose and like he can
tell you don't go over 225. You know, when you're benching, should be benching 315, 400 pounds. You know, what if Levis gets drafted by the Raiders and then Josh McDaniels trades him away because you might as well check up?
He is the one who traded Cutler out of the Broncos, isn't he?
Oh my gosh! As long as he doesn't go to the Bears, I don't care.
It feels like a lifetime ago that he was the head coach of the Broncos. Tim Tebow playing.
Tim Tebow. I was like, Tim Tebow winning the playoff game.
Hey, he should go down as the greatest coach ever because he won a playoff game with Tim Tebow as his quarterback. Okay.
Or is he the worst because Tim Tebow actually could have been good? Who knows?
It's true.
I like this Anthony right here. Will Levis is Jay Cutler. AR-15 is Cam Newton. C.J. Stroud is Herbert. And Young is Kyler Murray.
I don't know if I like C.J. Stroud as Herbert. Maybe.
I think that's a good comp. You know, he's going to be good. He's never going to be the best in the NFL, but he's always going to be good. He's steady. He has a great arm.
I think Young could be better than Kyler Murray. Because Young is Kyler Murray if he actually took the game 100% serious. Didn't play Call of Duty all the time.
I was like, he's playing Call of Duty right now. You know, Bryce Young is looking at everyone's playbook right now, and Kyler Murray is playing Call of Duty. You know what? And right when he gets breaks, he plays the Hogwarts game. That's what he does. All right, I'm gonna try to end the show. I'm done. You got anything else, Mark?
No, I'm good.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. We have on Tuesday we're gonna have the Panda and Grizzly show at 9 Central. On Wednesday, we got Dynasty Pipeline about 8 Central ish. Between 8 and 9 Central. Wednesday's gonna be a lot of fun. Tuesday, we're gonna talk about a lot of the moves getting ready for the draft. We're gonna be knocking out our defensive linemen on Wednesday, and then we're gonna start doing some mock drafts, some rookie mock drafts. We're gonna have more people around, so it's gonna be a lot easier to do. So please join us on Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday and Thursday, we're doing Spoiler King stuff. I mean, I do movie reviews, do comic book reviews. You see all my comic books all over my place right now. So we're gonna be doing those things. We're gonna do some special things with House of Nerds show. So that's gonna be fun too. So join us then. Thanks everybody for joining in the chat. It was a lot of fun. Anthony was great. Braden always helps out. Martin, I appreciate you. No, I really don't appreciate you. Nate, I appreciate you coming in, man. I'm kidding.
Not even on the show, you two still arguing.
That's what gotta argue. Come on. Come on. Dark everything. I appreciate you coming in. All your comments. Everyone was great. Thanks, everyone, and we will see you again on Wednesday. See you later.
Later.